Sierra Leone has used the INFF approach since 2020, when our integrated national financial framework was developed. As part of the immediate outcomes of producing the INFF, the government, UNDP, and UNCDF quickly secured catalytic funds to commence the implementation of the framework, the joint SDGs funds project on strengthening domestic resource mobilization. That was the first outcome we received as a project. As National SDGs Fund Steering Committee was established to oversee project implementation and provide strategic guidelines to the overall domestic revenue mobilization effort. As an INFF coordinating structure, the committee provided technical advice to the Ministry of Planning and Economic Development on how the key financing measures articulated in the country's medium-term national development plan. Through the implementation of this INFF project, national capacity for revenue generation has improved, leading to increased domestic revenue generation. We have also witnessed improved financial inclusion, digitization, and financial literacy. This is helping in the area of funds predictability, thereby informing national development prioritization. The capacity of local councils to effectively mobilize local revenue has been enhanced, and advocacy on tax compliance intensified both at the local and the central level. In addition, to strengthen revenue mobilization, the INFF approach in Sierra Leone has enhanced the national planning process and prioritization of needs through the following. One, we ensure integrated planning at all levels in the delivery of public services for the optimal simulation of resources. Two, we have automated revenue collection and expenditure and management system. And three, established public-private collaboration platforms. In the preparation of our current medium-term national development plan for the period 2024-2030, let me just elaborate on what our medium-term national development usually is a 5 years period, but this particular plan is for 7 years period for obvious reason. You know, the SDG is coming to an end in 2030. When we came here in September last year, our acceleration roadmap for the achievement of SDG was for 7 years. So it was good enough for us to actually align the, instead of 5 years SDG national development plan, we do the 7 years so that when I'm reporting on the implementation of SDG, is implementing national development plan as well. That's why we make it 7 years for you, the listener. The INFF instrument and coordination architecture proves to be a valuable tool in mapping the resources of financing for the plan and defining available resources through projected domestic revenue, partners commitment channel, through projects and programs, and estimating a funding gap. The new plan, unlike the previous one, is highly prioritized, and it has estimated funding gap of $2.5 billion for 7 years period. The framework has supported the broadening of the tax base through formalization of the informal sector and extended the social security scheme and the informal sector. Going forward, ladies and gentlemen, we know that resource mobilization cannot entirely be dependent on public resources, especially when the macroeconomic fundamentals are challenged. We will strengthen the implementation of the Sierra Leone Integrated National Financing Framework of scaling the Funds Steering Committee into an INFF technical committee for the overall technical coordination and guidelines, and two, an INFF steering committee at ministerial and at cabinet level. This is not something about technical, but at the highest level. That's how we're going to integrate it. In 2023, through the INFF initiative, we completed key two studies. One, assessing diaspora investment potential in Sierra Leone to look beyond remittances, focusing on diaspora bonds and other investment options. I mean, we have a whole lot of our colleagues out there. I mean if you see what you meet, we need to capture that one as part of financing our plan. The second, undertaking the SDG investor mapping to inform the government and partners on the sectors that can be prioritized for increased private sector investment. This, again, was done in collaboration with UNDP. So an investor can come, you know, where investment opportunities are available and so forth. These studies are available, and it's helping us to attract other investors also. The outcome of these studies are currently guiding strategies to scale up financing for the SDGs in the country. To address the fiscal financial challenges in the new plan, the government of Sierra Leone will adopt innovative financial instruments including leveraging climate finance-related opportunities. We will scale up efforts to harness the country's blue economic potential, explore the possibility of leveraging climate finance, leveraging international public finance, including transition and adaptation financing for climate change. The blue economic strategy prescribes several climate finance-related instruments, such as the blue bond, the green bond, initiatives such as carbon sequestrations. We believe that optimizing this climate finance mechanism will be crucial in advancing the country's climate resilience, energy transition, and sustainable food system agenda. As I conclude, let me join other speakers in the past 2 days by calling for fairer and more transparent deals as we venture into the climate finance frontier. We will require capacity support to enable us to create, account, monetize our national carbon estate. I will not end this day by referring to Fred. Fred is here with us. Fred is one of the people we have met, actually helping us in this blue economy strategy we have, because we have a lot of potential and so forth. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to speak on.